Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
Pressing high and with purpose. Raul. Howson makes the interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in one. That's a pretty unique skill set. His career is all about leadership, glory and superb character.
And not a few goals, actually.
Yeah, of course.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, that's an excellent interception. Pressure coming in from all directions. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Raul. A probing pass, and that is expertly dealt with. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Can he get on the end of this? Pass is just off target. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. This looks promising.
Oh, great feet, that.
Lovely feet. Harrison did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Raul. And it's Cruyff. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's got... Shoots! Goal! Arsenal! There is the breakthrough. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So we... Goes for a shot! No mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now it's Raul.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Cruyff. Oh, that's fabulous. They're urging him to shoot. Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's there to get it away. And the first half is done. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Portugal are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Number 3, Silvestre. Number 19, Berbatov.
And so we're off again.
Number 2, Oppen. Number 10, Vinicius Junior.
Neymar. It's Neymar! Goal! Portugal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Portugal take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defence.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. And it's Neymar. Bernardo Silva. Tries to pass it through. Torres! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bernardo Silva. Rijkaard. Portugal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Bale, and claimed it back swiftly. Conte. And it's Xavi Alonso. Howson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Just eases him off the ball. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And it's Bale. Now it's Bale. Conte. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Ball played for Conte. Neymar. It's Neymar! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
That's a little off target. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Now it's Torres. Neatly clipped into space. And this is Neymar. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Rijkaard gets rid without sophistication. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a threatening ball. Bernardo Silva. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members.
Here we go again then. So neither side has yet broken through. And here's Batistuta. Albert Ferrer. Bernardo Silva. Now that looks a decent ball, and that is expertly dealt with. Torres is onto it in a flash. Xavi Alonso. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Neymar. Neymar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Madrid with the corner, there first. Xavi Alonso plays it short. And the shot! Oh, the ball's... Oh, it's fallen kindly here! Well, that is remarkable.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's
And Batistuta! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Batistuta. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Fernando Torres is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And the keeper beats it away. And this is Bernardo Silva. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Torres. Shot at goal! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Now, 1-0, never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, credit to the keeper, he read it, but succumbed to the placement.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, you can't...
Bale! And he comes up trumps again.
Great stop from the keeper, that was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
And he's been shifted off it. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Portugal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Back when it goes. Passes short and sharp. Great chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Portugal really could have done without this. To further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
And now he has two. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. So, third corner of the game. And it's Albert Ferrer. Can he finish? He's missed, but not by that far.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Goes for goal! Xavi Alonso. Conte. And here's Torres. Smoothly does it. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
Please turn your attention to the screen.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Portugal desperately failing to impose themselves on the game.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, there is David Villa! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Neymar. Cruyff. And this is Cruyff. De Jong. For Iniesta. Aimed beyond the defence. Shoots! And the ball's... He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Oh, what a ball! It's Luis Suarez! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Terrific header! Sticks it away! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the player...
Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now it's Luis Suarez. And here's Suarez.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barcelona have got it back, and they'll have another go. Cruyff. And they've got a throw. Mosquera. Guardiola. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Delivers the ball. Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, that is one way to stop him. Little doubt, that is a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And it's Neymar. Hoeneß. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Barcelona are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And the second half gets underway. Oh, easy pickings there. Rudiger. David Villa, played out to the left flank. He won't be happy with that one. Lewandowski, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. He's going for goal! Oh, nice, just not quite.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Van Bronckhorst. Now it's Villa. Araujo cuts out the pass. Pedri has found the net here, of course. Alvarez. De Jong. Howson is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Griezmann. Oh, good take. Can he finish? They've done it! Again, we are level. What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Araujo deals with that comfortably. Araujo gets it clear. That has been slung wide. Plays a sharp little ball here. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right.
And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Barcelona can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Goes for a shot! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And that is out of play. Neymar. And the number on the board is 3. Great vision. Neymar. Neymar! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throat. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for the... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Portugal.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's...
Tries a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That is an excellent defensive intervention from the front man. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Nicely spread.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Can he get away here? Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Batistuta. Alexander-Arnold. Kante stands tall and stands strong. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. He shifted it to the flank, looking to play him in. Oh, played right into his path. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Batistuta. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Messi. Now it's Olise. Alexander-Arnold. An uncompromising challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run.
And he's let fly! Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Xavi Alonso. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Portugal head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And if you just pass a shot! Mighty close.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Oh, good spread. Neymar with a definite foul there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Jorginho. Jorginho proves just a little bit too strong. Saliba. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Chiellini hurtling down that right flank. Ah, it's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Xavi Alonso. That's Rijkaard. Plays a sharp little ball. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's quick to get it clear again. Jorginho did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's found a way through. Chiellini cuts it out. He can get that clear. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get it through?
Inter really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And it's Batistuta. He's having a go! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
And that is a little undercooked. Portugal still ahead by the game's only goal. Olise just eases him off the ball. He's got away. Out to the right. The message is clear, none shall pass.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. It's Neymar! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
And a quick announcement today that
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go play.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, a oozor of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Batistuta. Now, can they get him away? And it's Batistuta. In with the challenge. Pull it. Neatly clipped into space. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Pass somewhat off target. He's on it, can he get away? Xavi Alonso is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Played back to the goalkeeper.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Knocks it into space. He has found the way through. And he's heaved it away. Neymar. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Oh, it's a... Conte! Goal! Portugal! Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Portugal have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
That's gone for a throw-in. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, here he is, the epitome of athletics. Big chance! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Good take, and is he... And the finish! And yes, it's there! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And he's done it again, he's got... And the shots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Portugal have scored 2 quick goals here. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Conte. Rijkaard opts for safety. The pass has gone astray. Can he get on the end of this? That is a brilliant interception. Xavi Alonso is the team's great visionary. Conte. Oh, nicely intercepted. That is good alertness. Tries to pass it through. The ball has bounced loose now. And it's Neymar. Now it's Bale. That's a good ball. And he's lost his man here. That's the keeper's ball. Harrison spots it and intercepts. And that's another good win of the ball. Rijkaard. Pirlo does really well to win the ball there. Ansu Fati. Oh no, this does not look... Oh, shooting chance! It's there! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Now it's Rice. Looking to play him in. Pass somewhat off target. Threads one in. Oh, no joy this time. Donnarumma getting this one clear. Portugal have got it back and they'll have another go.
There will be 3 minutes.
Neymar.
Time.
Ansu Fati. Chips it through. Khan claims comfortably. And there's the end of the first half.
Portugal are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Portugal are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1.
Security staff for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
And the second half gets underway. Tries to play it through. And that's a dangerous ball. Ansu Fati! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Rijkaard. And it's Xavi Alonso. And here's Batistuta. Pirlo. Looking for options for movement. And that's a nicely shaped ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's had it taken off him. That's been cut out, well played. Conte. Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. Conte, a man never lacking in drive or determination. And that is a little undercooked. Out of play for a throw. That is ended up in no man's land. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Neymar has been caught there, it's a foul. And it's made its way, and he's had a hit! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are cruising away. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So now the difference is 3. It's a pretty loose pass. Conte. Rice. Now it's Ansu Fati. Always onto this. Dembele! Xavi Alonso. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Conte. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar running with the ball. Oh, super ball! He's having a go! It is a very, very good save. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stop. He's gone for goal! And that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means. Milan with the corner. They're first. Zola plays it short. And Zola! Now, who's going to be first to this? The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Portugal pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Batistuta claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Portugal definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked, whether it was link-up play, running in behind.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
Can he finish? Off the post! And he's gone looking for safety. Bale hurtling down that right flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Bale. Neymar aimed beyond the defence. Batistuta! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Batistuta. And here's Bale. Batistuta. Cannavaro. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Maldini. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that's well spotted. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Now there's a fine ball. Lovely ball. Batistuta! Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Batistuta. Looking for the run. Rijkaard. Portugal looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Kante was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Bale. That's very neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Conte. Neymar. And here's Batistuta. Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A moment that needed composure. And the first 45 minutes are up. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Portugal certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Portugal are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. Great chance! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Portugal find a position of real strength now. And he's picked out the run. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Italy clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Nicely shaped ball. Conte.
Portugal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Neymar. This is promising. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Conte, the man synonymous with solidity. Knocks it out wide. Now that looks a decent ball. Pulls it back. Oh, what a clap! Oh, off the bar! Maldini gets it away. Oh, he's been caught napping. Has a look and plays it forward. And he's decided to go for it. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
No way through there. Xavi Alonso is the team's great visionary. And it's Batistuta. That's a delicate pass. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well timed, excellent interception. Conte. Neymar. And the pass is intercepted. Neymar.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Costa Curta. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Tries a shot! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Vinicius Junior. Neymar. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
1 minute to add, according to the board. And that is that. Portugal pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
We are, of course, at the future Nou Camp. Given a new look after 4 years of renovations, it is bigger, better, and ever more beautiful. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
The action has already started. That is ended up in no man's land. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's fabulous. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Joelinton takes control of it and he's on the move. Danilo. Goes looking wide. Now it's Neymar. Now has he got the beating of his marker here? This looks promising. Real chance! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Now it's Joelinton. Neymar engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Joelinton, good driving run, and he was quick to react. Well, that has not gone well. And here's Savinho. He's shifting through the gears here. Tchouaméni gets good distance on it. Nice looking ball. Now this could be a chance. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Brazil with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Climbs up big. It's hit the upright. And he's there to clear it. France have the chance to go the other way. Hernandez could try cutting inside here. Pings in across. There's the shot! In he goes again. Now here's the delivery. Bruno Guimaraes is there and he can get that clear. Tchouaméni plays it short. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Bruno Guimaraes getting this one clear. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Strong running down that left flank.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking for the run. Joelinton is onto this. And the shot! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
And there is the half-time whistle. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Brazil ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. So we're just settling back into this second half. Now it's Savinho. And it's Danilo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's João Pedro. Oh, nicely intercepted. Camavinga. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. Joelinton under intense pressure.
Look, if they want to shut down the threat, he's a very good place to start.
That's very neat. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
The attendance for this
Now it's Mbappe. Well, that'll do under the circumstances. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he cuts out the supply. Rabiot. Rabiot cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Camavinga did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's in a great position here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Smoothly does it. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Mbappe. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Joao Pedro.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Neymar. Camavinga was in no mood for any of that. Rabiot. Now it's Mbappe. Bruno Guimaraes does really well to win the ball there.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Brazil have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Substitution in progress.
Guendouzi. And it's Rabiot. It's Rabiot! He scores! With so little time left, grandstand finish! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
14, Rabiot.
France give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Indicated.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Now it's Mbappe. And that will be it. Brazil can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Joao Pedro claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Currently being displayed on the screen.
So hello and welcome one and all to the chills and hopefully the thrills of this snowy evening. Teams here passionately supported, but this is going to be a testing evening. The conditions will require of them something just a little bit more. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction and hopefully the style of contest.
And already we're underway here. A header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Messi. First quarter of an hour gone.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Vitinha charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's Vitinha. The ball has bounced loose now, played out to the left flank, and the counter is on. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, played through for the wide man. Pedro Neto. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gonzalez, looking for the run, and he plays one through. He is through here! Oh, well played, well played. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva goes steaming forward. Paredes. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
And he's managed to get free. Plays a sharp little ball here. Montiel looking to run onto it. Inacio attempts a clearance. Now that looks a decent ball. Good ball, good take. He has found the way through. Vitinha clipped into space. Oh. There's the whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start...
Can he finish? It's in! The second half sparked straight into life. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Number 15, Gonzalez.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Very nicely done. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. McAllister.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's found a way through. Gonzalez couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
De Paul producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And that's been slipped through. And he's heaved it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Aimed beyond the defence. No, it's come to nothing. Out to the left it goes. It's a promising position. Drilled in low. He can get that clear. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, shooting chance! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Argentina are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, really good feet. Messi. And now the breakaway. He's got away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Diogo Costa gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Bernardo Silva. Here's Rafael Leao. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a good run down the left. He's picked his way through. There's the shot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Argentina are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Tagliafico, great vision. Can he latch on to this? It's a goal kick. Rafael Leao. And it's Dybala. Paredes. Quality ball. Pedro Neto. And that is that. Portugal have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
Just a quick announcement.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? There's a chill in the air and indeed some snow, but the supporters are doing their level best to provide some cheer. Let us hope that their efforts are rewarded with an entertaining match despite these very difficult conditions. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Bruno Fernandes! De Paul. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up the pitch. But I also like to see him play centrally at times. I think he's just very...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Paredes. Montiel. Tagliafico. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's McAllister. Now it's Rafael Leao. So hello and welcome one and all to the chills and hopefully the thrills of this snowy evening. Teams here passionately supported, but this is going to be a testing evening. The conditions will require of them something just a little bit more. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most has a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Such good technique.
And he's got the beating of his man. Messi. Paredes. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Julian Alvarez, Peter, is a player who I think is very intelligent with his movement. Often he plays in the number 10 position. He just drops that little bit deeper to suck defenders out of position. And once he's done that, then he's capable of creative force in getting other people in behind. So there's an unselfishness to his game. And when he gets in front of goal, he can be deadly too.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Bernardo Silva. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Portugal! What's your opinion on that goal?
Oh, I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
After 20 minutes is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Bernardo Silva. Rafael Leao. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Portugal are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's to Paul. Oh, this looks sharp. Gonzalez gets into some space. Gonzalez made a good run there. Tries to play it through, brilliantly cut out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Chance, surely! Cristiano Ronaldo, a class apart, out on his own. A finish of true class. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Portugal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. And the finish! Sticks it away! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Is number 9, Alvarez.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Driving forward. Now it's Messi. Now it's to Paul. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. And there is the half-time whistle. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Bruno Fernandes with the short one. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is...
He's gone for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
McAllister.
The attendance for this match was
And it's Messi.
16,005.
Argentina can break now. Now it's to Paul. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Bruno Fernandes. It's Bernardo Silva. Great vision. That ball looks a good one. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Rafael Leao. That is ended up in no man's land. Rafael Leao is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Alvarez! It's there! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitutions taking place.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So is this the start of a comeback? No, that's been intercepted. Palacios. Fernandez. Montiel. Nicely weighted ball. Messi. Shot at goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Good effort from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past. Palacios. Pedro Neto. And this is Ronaldo.
There will be 5 minutes.
And it's Vitinha. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, such a clever touch. And the shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And that is that. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Cristiano Ronaldo, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the man...
Well, conditions here are unkind to say the least. Welcome everybody on a wet, wet night. The rain is tumbling down here by the bucketful, and it is going to have a real impact on the important contest that lies ahead. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo!
Well, from our impartial perch, you couldn't ask for a more spectacular start to a game. And with the skipper responsible too, it just lends the moment a bit more oomph. And let's hope it carries on in a similar vein.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So, a breakthrough already. And that has been slung wide. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Looking to play him in. Martinez claims comfortably. Tagliafico. Gonzalez. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And he's taking no chances there. It is a corner. Gonzalez! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And here's Messi. It's a promising position. Deep cross. Diogo Dalot gets it away. Bruno Fernandes powering forward here. And he's managed to get free. Very nicely done. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now, can they get him away? Takes a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Pedro Neto can get it clear. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Threads one in. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Messi. Bruno Fernandes, who does have an assist to his name. Vitinha. And here's Cristiano. Goes for the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Turns back here, probably the best option.
Portugal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, easy pickings there. Can he get it through? Shot could be on. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Gets to show off his quick feet. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Portugal leading 1-0 at the break. And we're off again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Messi, it's a threatening ball. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
What a save by Diogo Costa! And he lines up a cross. And he's there to belt it away. Tries to pass it through. Mendes makes the interception. Bernardo Silva. And here's Alvarez. Looking for options for movement. Bruno Fernandes. For Pedro Neto. Can he get away here? And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Goes for goal! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
He's shifting through the gears here. Shapes to shoot! It's in! Argentina are level. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Argentina grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's found a way through. De Paul. Can he get on the end of this? Ruben Dias. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Argentina can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Portugal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And it's hit the woodwork and out! Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And he's found a way past.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now this could be a chance. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he finish? It's hit the upright. Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
And he's forced to go back. And the referee brings it to a close. Portugal did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. Well, conditions here are unkind to say the least. Welcome everybody on a wet, wet night. The rain is tumbling down here by the bucketful, and it is going to have a real impact on the important contest that lies ahead. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action.
He's going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
McAllister, over to the left. This looks promising. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Well, that has not gone well. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Nicolas Otamendi. He's a fine defender, both in the air and on the ground, and a real tough competitor who loves a physical duel. He knows how to pick out a pass too, and he'd be looking to get his team moving forward as soon as any opposition attack breaks down. He often likes to step into midfield.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And this is Ronaldo. Pedro Neto. And this is Ronaldo. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, that's nice. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. That's a decent clearance.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He is through here. Looking for options for movement. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. No goals as yet. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He has found the way through. Can he finish? Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Bernardo Silva. And here's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Flashes it. He gets big. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
He's picked his way through. McAllister. Now it's McAllister. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pedro Neto. He's got away. Tries to play it through. And this is Ronaldo. And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So neither... It's a mighty effort! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Has a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, good spread. Pedro Neto. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Short changes him with that pass. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. And this is Ronaldo. He's gone for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Tagliafico.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Gets to show off his quick feet. Rafael Leao.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Pedro Neto.
And it's Dallo.
And it's Bernardo Silva. De Paul. Pedro Neto.
Looking to play him in.
Rafael Leao receives it in a wide position.
Substitution.
Fernandez. That's a cute ball.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Now it's Alvarez. Mendes spots it and intercepts. Looking for the run.
And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that's neat.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Portugal needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
2 added minutes.
Now that's well seen too.
Nuno Mendes pokes it out wide. Bernardo Silva. And time is up.
Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and...
Well, welcome everybody to what is a really important game, which is going to be played here in conditions somewhat suboptimal. The rain is falling heavily, the players are feeling it on their backs, and soon the pitch will be evidently much wetter than is perfect. It's going to be a test for all involved. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Vitinha might just make this. Cristiano Ronaldo. Gonzalez. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's got away. Gonzalez powering forward here. Takes a shot! It's bounced back off the post. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Still goalless. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. And he goes cross-field.
Well spotted.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Knocks it into space. He's having a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Rafael Leao. It's Bernardo Silva. And it's Bruno Fernandes. It's Cristiano! Off the post! And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Alvarez. Tries to play it through, and he's picked out the run. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And the shot! It's there!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
And a trademark move, and the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the game has already resumed here.
Portugal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Big header! Oh, taken with style! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Bernardo Silva has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Gonzalez. Rafael Leao. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Gonzalez. Plays a sharp little ball here. It's a goal kick. Pedro Neto. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, it's his reading of the game that seems to keep him a step ahead of everyone else, but he's about to face greater pressure now.
Lovely bit of skill. And he's managed to get free. Over to the left. Now it's Gonzalez. Oh, they can break here. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now there's a fine shoot! It is a fantastic goal! A finish right from the top draw! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
A case now of complete control. Now it's Alvarez. Bernardo Silva does well to get it back. That is lovely. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Into the last 5 minutes. Spread out to the left. Now it's Garnacho. Now, can they get him away? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitutions taking place.
Argentina are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Diogo Dalot. And it's Vitinha.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Smoothly does it. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Pedro Neto has got himself a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
While sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And it's Vitinha. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other... Well, welcome everybody to what is a really important game, which is going to be played here in conditions somewhat suboptimal. The rain is falling heavily, the players are feeling it on their backs, and soon the pitch will be evidently much wetter than is perfect. It's going to be a test for all involved. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There is an expectant air here in North London. The Emirates serving the embodiment of class, sophistication for its illustrious inhabitants. Up to 60,000 here, expecting the team to meet their expectation. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
We have already started here. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Goes for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Shot could be on. Now this Pedro Neto! Goal! Portugal! The breakthrough strike. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Portugal have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Shapes to shoot! And it's come back out to him. No mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Argentina grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Looking for the run, delivers with whip. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Bruno Fernandes is onto this. McAllister. And that has been cut short. Oh, what a mistake! Now that looks a decent ball. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is lovely. Lisandro Martinez does really well to win the ball there. There's the whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And the game has already resumed here. That's the throw. Ruben Dias. And it's Vitinha. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Lisandro Martinez attempts a clearance. Chance here to counter. He's through, now is he in? And they're quick to get it back. Out towards the flank. And that's a nicely shaped ball. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, to be honest, Peter, he has dictated much of the play. Better late than never in trying to stop him.
Shot a goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Otamendi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Aimed beyond the defence. Great ball, and he's in here.
Alvarez really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He has found the way through. Martinez deals with that nice and simple. Into the last quarter of an hour. Bruno Fernandes. It's Bernardo Silva. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Alvarez.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He is starved of space and time. There's a counter-attack chance here for Argentina. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a fabulous ball. Crossed and it climbs up big. In for the pieces. Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Substitution.
Argentina are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Argentina complete their comeback, and now they only need... And that will be it. Portugal did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the...